Welcome back in. It is the Local and Community Issues and Answers right here with Jonathan Lawson. And we're so thankful to have in our studios today Ms. Catherine Hardman. And now she is from the Laurel County Adult Education and Literacy. And welcome in.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here.
We're going to be talking about the importance of your GED. And there's a lot of people don't realize how important having your GED or high school diploma is.
It's very important because it's the ticket to anything more that you want to do. If you want a better job, it's often the entry level. Into many of the entry level jobs today, you've got to have that GED. Or some places may hire you without it, but they won't promote you without it.
Exactly. And people think it's such a hard thing to get it, and it's not a hard thing to get it. All you got to do is study and show up to the classes. Explain to the people what a basic setup is if they want to get their GED.
Okay. In Laurel County at our program, and we have a full-time center in Corbin and a full-time center in London, and we will first give you some basic assessments. In other words, we want to know where you are right now in your reading skills, your writing skills, and your math skills, because we can determine what you need to do from looking at those assessments. And that's one of the first things we do. And from there, our staff, which is very experienced, can give a very good guess as to how much more work you have to do and how long it may take for you to finish. So once we get that, find out where you are, we can go from there.
So an evaluation of where you stand.
Exactly.
And then you go in, and what type of days do you must attend or should attend?
We have, if you're coming we have a lot of different schedules. We have some classes that meet twice a week. We have some classes that meet 4 days a week. And we have some evening classes that meet 2 times a week. And we also have the flexibility of an open lab in the late afternoons for those people whose lives are really so tumultuous that they can't make any kind of commitment to a regular schedule. So that's our drop-in time, is the late afternoons.
So you got classes that will work with people that's parents, got full-time jobs or whatever. There's no excuse. You've always got a spot open somewhere.
Yes. As a matter of fact, for those people that are fairly close to getting their GED or perhaps have failed it and need to pass 1 or 2 sections, we occasionally have weekend events, and we have one coming up on February 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Okay.
And what we do on that weekend event, and this is for people that really work full-time and maybe have jobs that have very long days, and it's hard for them to make that regular commitment, and they're pretty far along in the process, or as I mentioned, have taken it and failed.
Oh.
Maybe they failed math, maybe they failed writing, and they've got to give it one more shot. They can come in, and we study Friday night, we study all day Saturday, and on Sunday we actually give them the test. And so they can get it finished in a weekend if they're just lacking 1 or 2 tests.
What people don't realize that you honestly, the teachers or the people, the staff there, they help walk people through this. I mean, you just don't throw them down a big bunch of textbooks and say, go at it. You show them the steps and you walk them through if they're having problems.
And yes, we do. And what's important to note is the test we have right now, which is going to change, and we'll talk about that in a minute. The test that we have right now, our instructors have 10 years of experience with this test. We know exactly what you need to be able to do to pass. And people always want to study on their own, and you should do some studying on your own. And there's people at home that can perhaps help you, but those people at home don't know exactly what material is covered on that test as well as we do. And so we can just save you a lot of time.
Exactly. What are the requirements? Like if somebody wants to come in, what do they do? Just sign up, or how does that work?
Okay. We have, at both centers, we have orientation for new students on Mondays. So every Monday we enroll new students.
Okay.
And the London Center is 606-878-9134. And the Corbin Center is 606-528-0379. And they can call and get on that list. We do a morning orientation and an evening orientation. at both centers every Monday so that people have that constant opportunity to come in. And that session answers all your questions, tells you exactly what the process is, and we do that first kind of a little mini assessment that kind of gives us a ballpark as to what you're looking at in the future as far as how much effort you're going to have to put into it and time.